Coach, continuing on through the D1 Challenge exhibition season, just put a bow on the trip to BYU.
Well, I mean, it was a great experience for our guys, Matt. I mean, we had a couple of guys that had never gotten on a plane before, and that was a good experience. And a couple of guys had never seen mountains like that. And I think we even may have had somebody that hadn't even really been in snow. So those were all the peripheral things that were fun about the trip. But it was a good experience getting to go out and play against a top program. BYU, I expect them to be very, very good this year. And I mean, only time will tell how good they're going to be. But we had some good signs, and we also saw some things that we really needed to work on in order to raise our level of play. One of those being that we need to run harder. We've got to understand that we've got to play at a faster speed, a more intense speed.
Now, taking what you've learned from Game 1, how do you turn that around and address going into UTSA?
You hope to see progress. In every game that you play, you want to get a little bit better. In every day of practice, you want to get better. We were able, after the BYU trip, we were able to watch film and see ourselves against somebody else and even compare ourselves to them. You know, here's what they do. Here's what they're all-American players diving on the floor for the balls. You know, where are our guys? If the best player can dive on the floor, where are our guys diving on the floor? So we get to do some comparisons there. And you hope in a week's practice, or actually about 3 days practice, that we're going to see some improvements. There will also be probably a whole new set of issues that come with it too. Some things that we need to, that maybe we concentrated on this week, and then we go back and say, well, you know, now we're not even doing this very well. So now we've got to go back and make the adjustment there. But our team, we've got a lot of new guys, and we're a work in progress right now. And these games are going to help us hopefully get ready to where we need to be come conference time.
Well, you've seen yourself play, and I'm sure you've seen some video on UTSA. How do you match up against against Texas San Antonio?
You know, last year, from a physical standpoint, they were a little bit bigger than us. This year, I don't know that will be so much the issue. They've got quite a few guys returning. Honestly, I haven't seen any video on them. I know our coaches have, and because at this point in time, it's not so much, you know, preparing actually for UTSA, it's preparing our team for the future here. And we've just got to get better in a whole plethora of things.
Now, you're talking about preparing for the season and whatnot. Did you purposely schedule a Thursday-Saturday game against two tough D1 schools to sort of give you an idea of what most of your season is going to be like going Thursday-Saturday in conference play?
Well, that would make me sound really smart, and not exactly. It kind of worked out that way. However, as we were putting together the schedule and we talked to the different schools and they said they could do that, then we wanted to say, okay, we can leave on a Thursday, we can go play, and we can get used to a little bit of that Thursday-Saturday that you're talking about now. Did we plan on, you know, wanting to go 9 hours in between spots? Not necessarily, or however far it is from San Antonio to El Paso. But I think the way everything worked out, it ends up being very good for us. And it's a good, you know, when you get your team away and you don't have other things going on, they don't have daily classes, they don't have their friends and family around, but you get them in a little bit more controlled environment, you learn some things about your guys, and some things that you like, some things that you don't like as much. But you get a chance to build with one another, and I mean, that's what college athletics is all about.